the little beaver had bad teeth, and because of that, he was often teased by his companions. One day, the beaver met a king. The king handed him a sharp axe. The little beaver thought his luck had finally changed. But then, the king drew the outline of a castle on the ground. It turned out, the king needed a worker to build him a grand palace. The little beaver suddenly felt like he had found his purpose in life. He picked up the axe and began chopping down trees with all his might. Before long, the beaver had built a rough wooden fortress for the king. Sitting inside the drafty, poorly built palace, the king was deeply dissatisfied. He had wanted a magnificent palace, not a shabby fortress. Though he felt disheartened, the little beaver continued working, building according to the king's commands. When the king woke up the next morning, he was stunned by what he saw. Clouds all around him. He realized he was high up in the sky, suspended among the clouds. The king was awestruck by the palace that had risen around him, but his joy didn't last long. The magnificent structure suddenly collapsed. Luckily, the king managed to escape just in time. He watched helplessly as the palace he loved turned into a pile of rubble. Furious, he cursed the little beaver. At that moment, the beaver looked at the destruction he had caused with his own hands, and was overwhelmed with guilt. The king then grabbed the beaver's axe, and ordered him to rebuild the palace. But this time, the little beaver refused.